All right, I'm a little late here because they changed Snapshot Day from Wednesday to Tuesday, and after probably over a decade, it's a big change. Anyway, new Snapshot, a lot of changes having to do with leads because we need to reach parity with Minecraft movie. Okay, let me show you. So I'm gonna put down a boat, and then I'm gonna click on a lead, and then I'm gonna shift click on the ghast, and he can carry a boat so that we can do full-on Minecraft movie recreation scenes. All that we're missing is the ability to shoot fireballs, which maybe that'll come in a future snapshot, although they did not tease that during Minecraft Live, so also maybe that won't happen. Anyway, if I get out, I can still stand on him. He'll stay in place. The boat will stay in place. You can carry entities, players, things like that in the boat. That said, I'm going to see what... It's not the easiest thing to hook up necessarily, because if I get off here, right, he's going to start actually flying around. And so if I want to get someone in the boat, there we go. Obviously a little bit more difficult if I didn't have the spawn egg, but then obviously, you know, I can hop on and we can go flying with the villager in order to do a little bit of transportation, which is really cool if you are looking to do some villager transport. Maybe now they finally justified the villager trade rebalancing and experiments, and they're like, okay, guys, now we've given you a way to transport the villagers, so we're going to make it so that the trades are actually biome-based. We're going to bring that in instead of as an experiment. It's getting into the game. But this is also huge. Like, you can do a chote, so that you can have items that you're able to transport with you. You can simply let the villager fly around, or any other thing. It could be a cow, if we could get him to land again. And I should just clarify that the way this works now, the way I was able to actually connect the lead, is I clicked on the boat, and then I shift-clicked onto the Happy Ghast, and that is now the way that you are able to connect entities together with leads, which is new. I can also, and without creative, this might be a little bit more difficult, I can shear, and that will disconnect any leads that are connecting entities together or anything like that. So just as an example, like if we bring out a few cows here, right, I can now just, you know, right-click, and right-click, and they'll all be following me. It's kind of the standard behavior, right? And then I can right-click to undo the leads, or I can right-click and shift right-click, and then that'll start connecting all the cows together in a little bit of a triangle. And then if we could get the gas to come back over here, then I could do one more. I don't know exactly how it like does a disconnect of some. There's a whole bunch of rules that go into these that it elaborates on all this stuff. And I haven't memorized every single line they wrote out in the changelog. But now if I, come on, come back, get down. They expanded the lead braking distance by a couple of blocks, and the ghast also has special rules a little bit longer, but can't, come on, get, there we go. Okay, the ghast can start just dragging the cows along. Oh, the things that you can do. The possibilities are endless. And I think I could like double connect. Oh no, it disconnected him. Anyway, there's some there's some rules there. Come on, come here. There we go. All right, we got another one connected, and now it's connected to. Nope, now I've connected us both together. I might have been too far away. But anyway, we'll disconnect. That said, again, I could shear, and it would just get rid of all the lead connections there. Okay, the ghast also, on top of the 4 lead special connection that you can do with a boat, you can also do it for other entities that are too big to fit inside of a boat. So, shift click, and now the same 4 lead thing. You can do that. No, come back. God, if I was in survival, obviously this would be a lot more tedious. But that said, it's the same deal as when you've got the boat connection. He's looking a little tangled down there just a bit, but still able to carry something like the camel. You could, do it with other things. I don't know if you could do it with a warden. You'd be getting sonic boomed probably as you're going, which would be a little harmful to your health. Anyway, before we try out the warden, a few other behavioral changes. This is actually really cool. So let's say that I got these guys, right? And I take them over to the fence, So if I click them onto the fence, that's fairly normal. But the really cool thing here is rather than in the past when you would click it and it would just break the leads, and then if you wanted to take them somewhere else, you would have to then re-lead them. You can just transfer the leads right back to you. And then, like, this is how it should have been from the very beginning. So that's pretty nice. And then you can, again, just transfer them back to here and just grab transfer rather than break, pick up, and start leading them elsewhere. So pretty cool. All right, you may be wondering if you connect all of the cows together and then you connect to the gas, can the gas then come back? Come back! Look at this. What a cool little train of things going on, though. And you can do this with boats as well. Like, you can drag a boat behind you just like you can like, you can connect boats to other mobs, entities. Come over here! And then there. And then we hop on them. I have a feeling that the lead is going to break here, but we try this. Wait, there's one. Hold on. There's no way this freaking works. There's no way. Bro. Okay. All right. Well, that's definitely something, huh? Well, this is good news, actually, because, and I'll tell you why, there is a little change that's listed, or one of the lines in the change log says that now, if you are connected via lead with a mob and you elytra firework, it will break the lead. Previously, you would use that, I would use that, to bring the dolphin over for How Did We Get Here into the deep dark. And presumably, that doesn't work anymore unless the slow falling potion that we would have to put on the dolphin for it counteracts that still. But I don't actually know. It did explicitly state that in the changelog, which is a little worrying. However, now you really need to get the dolphin some serious water breathing and stuff like that in order to make it, or actually you need far more checkpoints along the way, I should say, because the gas moves a lot slower. But I guess we could experiment really quick and see if I can get liftoff with a dolphin, just to confirm. Okay, another thing you might notice is that the leads render a little bit thicker than they did prior to this snapshot. That's for Bedrock parity. If you're a Bedrock player, like, it looks normal. Anyway, I'm going to try this. Even if I'm unsuccessful after a few times, it's not like a guarantee because it would always take me a few tries before, but we'll see. Usually be like, you go super horizontal. That is definitely a broken lead. All right. That's strike one. There's, again, he's just in the air. Okay. There's a chance that this doesn't work no matter what, but like the launching out of the water, and he's just slow falling back in. All right, here we go. I hit myself with slow falling as well, that's broken. Usually it's got to be a really, really subtle angle. It may just no longer be viable. That's what it says in the changelog, at least, unless you can still kind of finagle it by using the slow falling. I'm going to take their word for it, though, and say that it's an automatic break if you try to hold a lead when you do elytra firework. So that does affect things for How Did We Get Here pretty significantly. All right, let's see. Here we go. We're going on a transport run. Wait, keep it going. Keep it going. Wait, is it working? Wait, it's working. Oh my God. Oh, this is so incredible. All right, everybody. Well, kind of revolutionary. Who would have thought that just a few changes to leads could, like, really revolutionize things, I think. Yeah, make sure to like the video. You know, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of specifics and edge cases that you can figure out if you give it a try yourself that I haven't covered here. But it's all pretty cool. So, yeah, subscribe, stay tuned for more updates and things like that. And shaping up to be a pretty cool new update. All right, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah, also, the clouds go really far all the way to the horizon now.